There we go.
It was good framing. Just check really quickly.
Very nice.
It's because of the lens. That's what it is.
It's the lens.
You invest in the lens. You invest in the mics. And you still get nowhere. You're in your best friend's fucking basement. That's where you end up.
That's it.
Alright. Let's just toast this up real quick. Just squeeze that up in there. So good 50. What the fuck?
Water.
So okay, I know. Well, what is this? 57 you said? Episode 57, motherfuckers.
And
go. I'm going to put this boat that is always in frame on the floor, just so we can share some pizza.
I'm not touching that pizza because I have vowed to
Richard,
not eat their
you
pizza.
are a man that believes in Yom Kippurim. That
It does not even look appetizing.
it's appetizing.
It's not.
Bro, you know what this is? This is mushrooms. Use the camera. It's mushrooms with eggplant. Fresh
I'll have a mushroom.
mozzarella cheese. He ate it.
I had a
Gentlemen
mushroom.
and ladies. Hey, do you pizza?
Were you Trump? You're eating pizza from the crust first?
Speaking of Trump, no, we're not gonna
Right
do
away.
that. We're not gonna.
Alright, fuck, I'll have one.
I have I would just like to say.
Oh,
Stop. You like these, bro?
this is pizza by Alfredo's, Alfredo's Cafe.
Pizza by Alfredo's.
That's the
Is
worst
it
one.
That's an office reference. How have you been, Richard? How was your weekend? How's the December
You're
treating you?
forcing me to eat this pizza. Man.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have those two.
Just dip it in water and force it down your gullet.
That's what she said.
Thank you.
Forget about me. How was your birthday?
25.
Mr. 25 years old.
Dude, can you believe it took me 25 years to get to 25?
Yeah,
It usually takes people sooner.
Well, Bankity did it in what? 12 years?
What I mean by that is, I'm 25, and I don't like it, because I'm not a teen.
He cried himself to sleep that night. I was watching.
You know you're not in your early 20s anymore. You're in you're in old man 20s.
Yep.
Like people call me sir
That's
now.
it.
That's why I shaved.
We have friends having kids, multiples.
Yeah.
So,
Shout out to the tally.
the
He has 7 kids. God bless his wife for burning all of them.
out there on his farm.
What was? Okay.
Yeah. You have 7 kids, might as well have a farm, right?
25. Let me tell you something. I have reached all my goals that I wanted to attain at 25.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And now, you're probably wondering, how can you say that while eating pizza in his friend's basement? Talking into a mic. Well, I'll explain it very simply. Our movie's on Amazon. Period, motherfuckers. That's it. I could die right now, and I'm satisfied.
Really?
I don't want a movie on Amazon. That's all I care
Bring in
about.
the chainsaws!
No, it's gonna take more than that. A wild beast will take me now. No, but honestly, there's a lot of things I want to get done. Move out by 25. Probably get married by 25. Own a, I would say Cadillac by 25. And definitely leave somewhat of a mark by 25. And out of all those things, I know I didn't achieve any of them except for the mark. I feel like I've left somewhat of that. And thanks to my amazing mother for getting me a delicious cake that had all my projects around it, all our projects around it. And
Nice
thank
cake.
you, Richard, for joining in. My imaginary
Absolutely.
girlfriend was there, my friends were there, and I
Cho.
yeah, Cho the DiMaggio. I keep a very tight circle, and I'm glad everybody was there. And see that cake, man, it was just nice to see all my projects around it.
I must say though, your dog can fucking squeal.
What do you mean?
She was sitting underneath the table while we were eating the cake and just
Wait,
the whole time.
Yeah, she can squeal.
Damn.
Yo,
So disheartening.
I had cake this morning. It was so good. Dude, I love that cake. There's so much sugar in it. Like, I feel the diabetes growing inside me.
Sugar.
Like a plant.
Did you eat that popcorn box?
Maybe.
Just tell me, there's a movie themed cake.
Oh yeah, it was movie themed cake. On top, it was like the clapper. What's that thing called? It's a clapper. The thing that tells you how many.
The clapper.
And it had like a popcorn box on top, and around it were pictures of most of our projects. It had the poster of Winter Has No Sun.
All edible.
It had everything was edible. It was Woody Packs on it. The short film Paralysis was on it. Just a ton of things. Arlo.
Oh, you're in a suit. Yeah.
And yeah, it was all edible. And my mom gets me the greatest cakes, even when I was a kid, and I'm really appreciative for that. Like
ass cake.
She got me an ass cake for my 20th birthday. Like she knows I'm an ass guy. How awesome is that? Yeah. Like your own mom knows what you like.
It's an actual.
It was an ass.
It was an ass.
So technically, I
made by a kosher bakery.
Yeah. So technically, I did eat ass before. If anybody was there, because the first
we
bite,
all did.
The first bite,
we all ate that cake.
I literally just went right off the left cheek.
We all ate that cake.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good cake.
What?
Shout out to what is it? Lesty's in Brooklyn.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to them. But yeah, 25. You know, a lot of people are saying, you know, you're turning a quarter of a century, you've lived a quarter of your life. I'm like, guys, there's no way I'm living till 100. Like if I live to
75.
If I live to 75, I'm happy because I survived so many fucked up things. So I'd say I live about a third. Not bad.
Not bad.
Third of my life, no STDs. I'm happy.
See, the thing is, when you actually break it down, you have no control over the first 18 years of your life. More, you know, more realistically, 21 years of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Even more realistically, you don't start becoming an adult and actually formulating your own ideas and your own convictions by like 23 or 24.
True.
So come to think about it, we've only been living our way for what, like 3-4 years.
True.
Some people develop earlier, so I would say, okay, 6-7 years. But when you think about how the first 17 years of your life, you have no control over.
Oh yeah, I'll be honest, I was a late bloomer.
Yeah, you have no control over that. So you don't count that as the years that you've actually done something, unless you're like a fucking soccer player making millions.
When I was 18, 19 years old, right? 18, 19, I was still in college, going for accounting.
Yeah. Thought I was going to be a lawyer.
You thought you were going to be a fucking lawyer.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Times change. But that when you think about it that way, it's like those formative years you have no control over, right?
True.
Unless some freak circumstance, okay, but these are the years that really matter. This is the bulk of your life right here. That's pretty cool, you know? Like you start actually, like you're self-actualized. You understand what you want in life and you go and achieve it. You didn't have that before.
Of course. On my birthday, sometimes, not always, if I'm feeling it, I like to look at albums of my past. And I was looking through it and I was like, my God, like, time fucking flies. And like, so much has passed, like, so much I've grown, like, even if you look at your own album, or you guys out there, just look at past pictures of yourself. And I'm not talking about 1-2 years. I'm talking about like 5 years. If I look at myself from 20 till now,
it's a completely different person.
Fuck, it's like a completely different person.
Yeah.
And that just makes me look so much more forward to 30 years old. I can't wait to turn 30 because in these 5 years, I'm gonna do fucking damage.
That's what I think about. It's like, you know, from 18 to 21, 3 years, became a completely different person.
Yeah.
And then from 21 to 25, completely different person.
And 25 to 30?
Yeah.
Because the changing process, well, I want to say not changing, the growing process only speeds up every year.
And also, it's, you never, like when you're in it, in the daily, I told you this before, like when you're sitting wherever you're sitting and contemplating what you've done for the whole, like when you're sitting there and you're thinking, you're like, man, I haven't done much. But when you look back on the whole year, it's like, how the fuck did I get all of that done?
Yeah.
You know, it's the same thing when you look back at your growing process from, let's say, 25 to 30. It's like every day when you wake up and you do your daily routine and grind, you're like, I'm not doing much. But when you look back, it's like, wow, I checked off everything that I needed to check off, or most of it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, from 24 to 25, we did the most in acting and film than we ever did before. Like, we did a lot.
Yeah.
I can't wait to move forward. I actually want to let you guys know we are working on another project. Well, we have a lot of options. Let me leave it at that. And we definitely want to hear your advice, your suggestions. What do you think we should move towards? Because honestly, the sky's the limit. Me and Rich are itching to get back into the film world. Watch Winter Has No Sun on Amazon, especially if you're a Prime member, because it's free. And then also check out Woody Packs. Also check out Paralysis when it comes out. Now we have a little flavor of different genres. We have a drama, we have a thriller, we have a comedy. Check them all out. Let us know which route, or if you want us to try something new. We are just itching to jump in. All right. And on that note, I actually want to bring something up. You mentioned that when you're about 24, 25, and become sort of an adult, right? So right now we talked about my birthday and we said what we would like to do, work on films and stuff. And I'd say that's pretty mature. But I have two guys I want to tell you a story about.
Okay.
That aren't as mature, but they did something that we would respect at a young age. I'll tell you this. So, two U.S. citizens were tourists in Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So you ready to like where this is going? Okay. These two buddies took a picture with their asses out at Bangkok's Wat Anand Temple. Apparently it's big Buddhist temple. That's a huge no-no. Like, it's sacred. And they showed their asses. And that's a tribute
taking
to...
your ass out in the Western Wall.
Yes.
Oh.
Is that bad? So these guys are deported and blacklisted from ever returning Thailand.
Nice.
A fucking country blacklisted you. Not for a terrorist attack, because you showed your ass.
Well, you're disrespecting their culture.
My question is, did they make them take the picture down? Because if they did, it's kind of worth it. You have, like, basically a trophy. I did this to get kicked out of an entire fucking country. Like, I can't go back to Thailand. That's insane.
I'm sure these people still have the picture, unless they made them delete it from their.
That's what I'm questioning, because if they blacklisted you, if they deported you,
maybe they got the file. Yeah.
That's pretty big.
I mean, Canada blacklisted you for a year.
Stop. We went back and we fucked shit up. But I thought that was funny, because we used to show our asses. Well,
you did.
I show my ass a lot.
No, that was my bottle. Don't do it in Thailand.
Don't do it in a temple. That's any temple.
Any temple.
A Buddhist one, a Christian one, a Jewish one. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Just have respect for other people's culture.
I wanna find out what they showed their ass in front of. Like, was it?
I think it was the Buddha statue. If it's a Buddhist temple, they have those big statues of Buddha.
Yeah, but Buddha's not it wouldn't make sense putting it there. Like if it was someone's face and then you put your ass there, it's kind of funny. It's like, he's in my ass or something.
Maybe they did. Like one of those pictures where you're holding up a building and you're over here and it's kind of superimposed. It looks like that. Maybe
like
they were so far away.
Pizza?
Yeah, maybe they were so far away that it looked like their ass was in the guy's face. You never know.
Regardless, I'm intrigued. I just want to
look it up. Find the picture.
And I would, but it's kind of weird Googling two guys' asses in
Thailand.
In Thailand. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get some weird
searches.
They call it Bangkok for a reason, bro. I don't want to Google that. But shout out to those guys for being ballsy or assy. Would you ever want to visit Thailand? I know a couple people we know went there and they have pictures of tigers and shit. I heard it's really cheap.
Thailand's cool.
But
I love Thai food.
Do you really?
Oh, so good. You gotta get it. No, you gotta get. Yes. You gotta get ready for the morning after.
It burns.
And you gotta go to the right places. It's really good though.
I feel like you never talk about Thai food though.
Thai food's delicious.
Like Bang did. He talks about it.
Yeah, he goes to the bad places. He goes to Thai, whatever.
Thai taste?
I called him one time, yo, I wanna get some food. Sorry, we're closed. It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We're closed from 2 to 5. I'm like, that's lunch hour, bro. This isn't Italy.
Hold on, you fucking hypocrite. Man, people in America should be like Italians and close for lunch.
I never said that.
There
I never
it
said,
is.
no, I never said that. I said, we can learn a thing or two from them, but don't fucking close your restaurant at 2 to 5.
You're a fucking New Yorker.
If you're in New York, sorry, you can't live like an Italian.
You're funny. I don't know what they do in other fucking countries, but you don't read a newspaper while driving in this fucking country.
Yeah, I don't think that's
That is the designated dumbass of this week.
That happened to you?
Me and my brother were driving, and I see this woman. I'm not going to say the ethnicity.
Bahrain?
All I'm going to say is the paper was of Oriental descent.
Oh my God.
Like the paper's words were in Oriental descent. So I'm not going to say what she was, because it's a little stereotypical. And she was reading a fucking newspaper while driving.
Wow.
And she pulls over. Thank God. And I tried to take out my camera to videotape it. I only got the end when she put the newspaper away. So I don't know how long she was driving with it. She turned the corner and I turned too because, I wanted to pull over and say, hey, you can't read a fucking newspaper. And she pulled over. I'm like, fuck, I want to get a video. If you have a video of it, kind of funny to put it on blast.
Yeah, but here you are yelling at her to not use.
Oh no,
read a
my brother would
newspaper.
videotape. My brother.
Okay.
No, don't worry.
Okay, good.
I know how to use. Yeah, motherfucker. I'm not a hypocrite like some
Yes.
people. Oh, Italians. We should be like them and grow mustaches, but
We
I'm not gonna
should.
grow one out, asshole.
Dude, before I shaved, my mustache was nice and
Yo.
Luigi.
Shout out to King Spa. I had a beard, and that's the primary reason why I shaved. I was like, yo.
Because you were just drenched in sweat.
There was one sauna in there that's over 200 degrees. I went in there. You know when you open the sauna door, feel the air come in? There was no air. The woman left the door open. There was
There's
no
no
fucking air. Me and fucking Bank today, they're sweating our balls off. Yo, you're dripping sweat. Like, I elongated my arms like this. I stretched them out. And it's just dripping. It's fucking dripping. I definitely lost all the weight I tried to gain this year. Like, 2017's Aaron's gains are gone. That's why I'm wearing these fucking
layers to make yourself
layers to
look
make.
big.
But yeah, I take this shit up. You're gonna be like, what the fuck happened? Fucking King Spa happened. King Spa is nice. I would only choose that spot over Spa Castle just because of that one sauna room. Because it's like a healing room. Plus the food was really good. The sushi is like fresh as fuck. And the decor is really nice. The atmosphere is really nice.
And it's cleaner, right?
It's cleaner. It's way cleaner than Spa Castle. No disrespect to Spa Castle. It's just
Pretty dirty.
King Spa is just cleaner. No, I love Spa Castle. It's huge. Up top, they have like a roof pool. These are things that, and they have bars everywhere, which is nice. King Spa didn't have those amenities, so it's a even race. It depends on what you're going for. So, I can't wait to go with you to King Spa and Spa Castle. We gotta go this winter, man. Yeah, it's gonna be hefty.
When it snows. Remember that one time we went when it started snowing? That was perfect.
Oh my god.
That was perfect. It was like the first snow of the season.
Cause the pool, it's a heated pool and it's on the roof, so the snow falls on you, but it instantly melts and it's fucking sick. And then sometimes they leave the snow there, so you like gotta walk through the snow back inside.
Pretty crazy.
You definitely get sick.
You definitely get sick.
You get sick.
Yeah, right?
But it's sick.
We fell asleep
my
in like
God.
that waiting area.
Yeah.
There's like places to fall asleep. We got sick because of that.
Yeah, because
Our body temperatures fell.
Yeah. When you go to Spa Castle or any spa, you gotta go in saunas, or you feel like Kramer. I can't get warm.
I can't get warm.
Yeah, I couldn't get warm.
Yeah, 200 degrees. Can't get warm after.
Yo, I felt like heaven. You go in there for 30 seconds, that's all you need. We went in there for like 7 minutes.
But you see, like, what was that Russian saying? Like, your body doesn't break apart from heat. It's the cold that destroys your body. So that's why, like, if you look at people who live in warmer climates, their bodies don't fall apart.
Yeah, they had like a cold pool. I'm like, no, dumbasses. And they had like a cold sauna room. I'm like, nah, I'm not wasting my time there. I'm gonna get my balls sacked to my ankles. That's what I'm trying to do. I would have sent you a snap.
No.
But you know, the rules are
No
no
phone.
phones.
So how about that Bitcoin?
How about it?
Did you see
I
what
was trying to go on the Snapchat flow, but okay.
Wow, what's up with Snapchat?
You know you can send money through Snapchat.
I did not know that.
I'm not fucking
What
kidding.
kind of
anymore.
money? Real money or Bitcoin?
Real fucking money. My sister goes, yo, Aaron, can I borrow some money? I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, she was signing up for her iTunes account or something. I'm like, alright, cool. She's like, just Snapchat it to me. I'm like, alright, sure. I'm gonna send my fucking credit card pictures through Snapchat. She's like, no. Send me money through Snapchat. I was like, what? She's like, yeah. So you know how
I know you can send money through Facebook.
Yeah, but you can send money through Snapchat, bro. How ridiculous is that? Snapchat.
So what do you send? You send like a link to your account?
I think you link it up. Yeah, I spit all over my fucking mic now. It's fucking on my cheek. Hold on. Fuck. Karma. Wiping it down. So yeah, so you know how she linked it up herself and then she sent the money. So check this out. You know when you send a picture, it shows the green. No, it's the red arrow. This one's green.
Mm-hmm. So
So it sends green. How sick is that? Like when someone's typing to you, it's blue. Videos are purple. Pictures are red. Money is green.
send me a green arrow, bro.
I'm dead as gonna send you money just so you check it out. You send, because when I found out Snapchat you can Shazam things, I was blown away. Like you can Shazam, but when you can send fucking currency, bro, Snapchat is becoming an animal.
Nuts,
Nuts,
use Venmo.
Yeah, but bro, it's like saying I sent you money through Twitter.
I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
Yeah, but that's so weird. Like Snapchat, I didn't think it was that hefty of an app.
But how weird is a thing called Bitcoin? where they created a currency out of nowhere.
Yeah, but that's so stupid. Bitcoin's so stupid. I
Yeah,
don't
but
understand why it's escalating.
$16,000 now.
I don't get why.
One coin.
Why is it escalating?
One coin.
Okay, why?
I have no idea.
Why? I don't get it.
Frenzy. Market frenzy. People are just buying into the hype.
I just can't wait till it crashes. That's all I'm
I
saying.
could have bought it when I was back in school for $200.
Why?
One coin.
You would have sold it as soon as it
I
hit
know.
500.
I know I
As
would've.
soon as it, you
I
would have
know.
not waited for 1600.
But still.
Yo,
I
you think this is
would
horrible?
not touch
I
that.
want sweets.
Bro. Oh. Just the sound of it. Oh my god, dude, throw that out.
No, let me take that. Bro,
Dude, throw that out.
This is caramelized corn that has
It caramelized.
it formed
Show-
into one. Look at that shit. Are we throwing this out?
Yeah, don't eat that. Oh man.
I have to take one bite.
You're gonna get diarrhea, bro.
Yeah. It's on my teeth. It's bad. How many weeks has it been here?
That's been there for ages.
Like 6 months, man. No.
No, that's been there since our first guest.
Oh, fuck.
So since episode 31. That's 20 weeks. 25 weeks.
Stuck on my teeth.
That's been there for 6 months.
That is so... Look at my teeth. It's stuck.
Oh. It's been there for 6 months.
It's fucking disgusting, bro. And you fucking let me eat it.
I told you not to do it. That one on the bottom's been there for longer. Oh no, it's been open for longer.
Yeah. No, I'm not touching the one on the bottom. It has like discoloration. Fuck that.
Bro, you gotta throw this shit out.
No, let's leave it. It's like, it's nice.
Fuck that.
You know what we should do? You know what we should do? We should get someone that we don't like on the podcast, like a guest, and make them eat it. And tell them, yo, it's fresh.
Yeah, the minute they open it, I don't think they'll know it's fresh.
Ilya.
If he ever shows up.
Yeah. We invite him. It's okay. Let's get him on. So, I know we have a lot of segments that are, I think, personally hilarious. But I would like to have a serious segment, if that's allowed. If that's okay with you. Is that okay with you, Mark? Mark's giving me the thumbs up.
Our imaginary producer.
Yes. And I just want to put someone on blast.
Oh.
Yeah. So I feel like there's a lot that goes on in the media. Like, if Trump farts, that's blown up. But there's a lot of fucked up things that are happening, and people are just not reading about
like
it.
slavery in Libya.
Yes.
Did you see that?
I did.
Insane. I didn't even think we were living in 2017 at that point.
You see shit like that we gotta bring up. That gets like washed away. Like you don't see Facebook videos about that. You don't see people posting about that.
It's crazy. I saw it. Did you see? Where was it? In Belgium or in Amsterdam? They were selling slaves on the street. I thought it was like a campaign to raise awareness, but they were actually doing it.
That's fucking
and it's because
ridiculous.
of the slave trade right now in Libya.
Yeah, but where did these slaves go? From Libya to where? Or
they're
Libya?
They're Nigerian refugees.
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying to escape, and I guess they got turned away or something like that. I didn't read too much into it, but they have no home basically, and then they get captured by these freaking terrorists.
Yeah,
and
but
sold into slavery.
there's so many countries with freedom. Can't you escape? Like back in the day when the United States had slavery, wouldn't you try to escape to the
North.
free states? Yeah.
Yeah.
So couldn't you do the same?
I don't know.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know too much about that. It's horrific. That fucking sucks. A lot needs to be done about that. Please let us know what can be done. I have no idea
That's
what
what
can
happens
be
when
done.
you have failed states. When governments fall apart, like Yemen's government
Dictator,
fell apart. Yeah.
right? A lot of dictators getting overthrown.
Yeah, and that's what happens when I'm saying dictators aren't good, but then you get left with the power vacuum. ISIS takes over.
Honestly,
and
it usually goes like this. You have a dictator, gets overthrown, there's chaos, right? And then it becomes normal. Why?
Iraq's not normal.
Okay, in some cases.
Afghanistan, Iraq, the Middle East is Libya, Syria, all of them.
I'm saying okay, look at France. Remember what happened in France? Didn't they have that one moment where there was chaos, right?
They never had a dictator that lost their...
Mussolini?
That was Italy.
Fuck you. Was it Italy? Oh my
was
god,
Italy.
I fucked up. Who was in France? There was someone in France, no?
No, that was Napoleon. That was years ago.
Yeah.
It was years ago.
Still,
it's not
the
same
emperor
thing.
fell down. It was in chaos,
but-
and then
But that was a different time. You had Mussolini. Yeah, you had people like Mussolini in Italy. Italy was forced into basically under Mussolini's rule to join the Axis, join Nazis and Japanese. And then when they killed Mussolini, they reverted back to their republican democracy that they had, because the people never really wanted to follow him, because they had a king in Italy before that.
Huh.
And they made him step aside. It's either step aside or death.
Yeah, but king, emperor, it's...
No, back then now it doesn't matter.
Right.
Now it's a regular democracy government, but back then they had a power.
Well, look, I don't even know. Pray for them, I guess. I mean, that's what can be done at that point.
I mean,
if you see it, don't
You
fucking
need to have
speak up about
you
it.
need to have in this situation you need to, I guess, send in military.
Yeah,
at
but
that point.
who? Like our
UN.
military?
No, UN. Send in forces from all over.
Why haven't they
England,
done
France, I don't know. America.
Has slavery been abolished from everywhere?
I don't. Definitely in Western society, but I don't know about Africa. I'm pretty sure it is illegal everywhere.
I want to research that because I don't know too much about that topic. I did have a specific person I wanted to put on blast. Because we put up pictures and we call out names of like shooters, and yeah, that's hefty stuff. But I also want to put on blast people that get overlooked, you know? So I'm going to give you facts about this person, and like, I hope you guys never forget the name, and I want this to be brought up. I hope this becomes trending as well. This guy's name is, hold on, Larry Nassar. Excuse me, I said it wrong. Dr. Larry Nassar.
Oh, the guy that just got sentenced to jail for 60 years?
Yes.
Yeah.
You read about him?
Yeah, for inappropriately abusing the women's gymnastics team, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He molested
Yeah, he molested
the gymnastics team.
Yeah.
It was horrendous. I was reading about this. This fucker, he molested... How many people do you think he molested? Like, how many pages could you possibly see?
A lot.
He
He's done this
molested
over years.
130 people. Over 130 females. He used to give exams without using gloves. And he used to penetrate without using gloves. That's a huge fucking no-no. And some of these girls were under the age of 12. I want to put this guy, Larry Nassar, on fucking blast.
They're going to destroy him in jail.
Listen how crazy this is. How crazy this is. So, he used to penetrate girls, and he was part of the USA Gymnastics. This is in Michigan, by the way. So, the USA Gymnastics quietly fired him after he was convicted. So, he had allegations before, but it wasn't brought to light, so they let him work. As soon as he was convicted, the president of the USA Gymnastics resigned.
Wow. He's probably in on it too.
That's what I'm trying to say. I think it goes up all the way. Like, there was allegations to this.
They have to know. And
they quieted it up. But that's fucking horrendous.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing with the Harvey Weinstein case. Everybody knows. Just nobody says anything.
Yeah, but over 130 women? Yo, I don't know how many Harvey Weinstein did it to. I'm not saying numbers matter. I'm just saying, holy fuck, 130. Yo,
the thing is also these are underage girls who have no other choice.
I wouldn't say that. Turn to your parents, but you know what? I don't know what the situation was.
They're not even mentally able to do that at that point. They're not even developed.
That's true. I mean, you said he got 60 years? I didn't see his life sentence. I heard he had multiple charges. One of them was 25 years.
I just saw it on Twitter. 60 years.
Okay, he needs double that. I know he's not going to live to 120, but he needs that amount.
How old is he?
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
He's at least 50-something. Right?
Yeah, he's around his 50s.
They're gonna...
I saw a picture of him. I'm so glad that they embarrassed him. But, yeah, he mentioned that.
He'll never survive prison.
What my problem with this is not just him. He got caught, he's going to jail. My problem is, like, the president. Why the fuck? He resigned. That's a clear cut. Like, he's nervous about something. Why don't we go after him? Like, why are the higher-ups not getting caught?
Maybe they're trying to build a case.
Hopefully. I mean, this is just terrible. Guys, Larry Nassar. Research this fucker. Blast his name. I want this guy's name to go
that was
down forever.
You didn't hear about Jerry Sandusky? This was before the whole sexual harassment thing became
Who's that?
He was a coach at Penn State University with Joe Paterno. Mm-hmm. They were coaches there for years. Years. They were like revered in the community, like college football freaking gods. And this guy Jerry Sandusky used to molest all the football kids. All the dudes, yeah. He also got life in jail or some shit for that. And
wait, dudes like what age?
From, I think, as young as, like, whatever a recruit can be till 20, 21 years old.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. You know...
And he was like a 70-year-old guy.
That's fucking sick. You know what I'm trying to say? That's fucking sick. Yo, these people, they get a taste of power and they just fucking go at it. I feel like everyone that has power, regardless, be it a cop, be it a fucking lawyer, be it even a fucking doctor. And to me, whenever I read shit like this, I never saw it as a doctor. A lawyer, okay. A judge, okay. Corrections officer, okay. A cop, okay. Doctor, I never really saw that. I feel like they should get checked. Like, there should be a checks and balances. And, like, even teachers, teachers, once they get tenure, they basically are untouchable. That fucking bothers me. A lot of teachers commit this kind of shit. I'm not trying to talk shit about teachers. I'm just saying there needs to be better checks and balances. This guy's a fucking doctor. When I read that, I was like, yo, aren't doctors, like, out there to help people?
Yeah, but they're, like, the thing is, there are no checks and balances. They like to say that there is, but there isn't. How come, like, if you go back to, this is not related to sexual harassment, but I'm saying, like, if you go back to the housing crisis, did you watch Big Short?
No.
You should watch it. Basically, all these big banks gambled away billions of dollars, lost billions of dollars. The government bailed them out, and only one person went to jail for it. All these guys got away with millions of dollars of bonuses. And who suffered? The American people. So, system of checks and balances doesn't matter if you're at a certain level.
That's with banks. And I'll explain to you finance. Finance people and everybody in business are very good at speaking. I'm very intelligent. Like me, I cannot compete with them. I'm not that fucking savvy. So if I was in a courtroom with them and they fucked me over, they would win it, and somehow I'd end up paying them. They're like really well spoken, and I think that's what it is. It's great minds that instead of putting it towards good, they kind of abuse the power. If you have a great fucking mind, like for me to be good at anything, I have to work 3 times as hard as the regular guy just to be adequate. And other people, they don't have to fucking work hard at all. So if you're given this fucking great gift, why are you using it for bad? Use it for fucking good. People, I know we don't have that many listeners. I know we don't have any viewers. If you have anyone that you want to put on fucking blast, please let us know. Like, please, I'm dying to put this shit on. I want to read more stories like this. I want to blast these people, even if it's trending on news or it's like small shit. I want to put these people on blast. It's horrendous. Especially, fuck that shit that's going on in Hollywood. In Hollywood, they have people that can take care of this. I'm talking about the little people. This guy Larry Nassar, I'm surprised you knew about it. Yes, I didn't think that was that big. Yeah, I didn't think it was that big. That's what bothered me about it. But man, I hope it gets blasted even further. Sexual harassment, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, people are sick, man. They take advantage of others who cannot stand up for themselves, and they get off on that, which is wrong. But that's society. You have people like that. It has to become more of, if like you see something, say something.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
And if it's happened to you, God forbid, it's tough to come out and tell somebody about your troubles, but if you want it to stop, you have to say something about it.
That's a new corner I want on this podcast. Maybe we could save it for the end when it kind of gets serious. Like putting people on blast. We could call it like the Devil's Corner or like the Devil's Basement or something. Something that where these people are going straight.